Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about the rebuilding of Japan, and my topic is the economic recovery of Japan after World War II and the A-bomb, and how the United States aid in that recovery. So in August 6th, the B-29, equipped by the United States Army Air Force, released the little boy at the Hiroshima, and 3 days later, the fat man was dropped in the Nagasaki. In August 15, Japan surrendered to the Allies, and months later, the government signed the instrument of surrender in Tokyo Bay to officially end World War II. The two bombing killed between 129,000 to 226,000 people, smashed two cities, and citizens continuing effect from burnings, radiation sickness, and other injuries. So there are many challenges to renovate the city being destroyed, since too many healthcare workers, construction workers, and politicians are died during World War II. So in 1949, the FPCCCL, which is a law to promote the rebuilding of city in uh, Japan, was introduced at the National Diet Conference in Tokyo. The Nagasaki also built the International Cultural Hall to commemorate people died from attack, which later becomes a top-rated traveler site to improve the economy of the Nagasaki. With the improvement of the economy, it helped the city population increase to 250,000 by 1950s, which is close to the population before the atomic attack. And also the towns nearby was officially emerged to the Nagasaki. Uh, Japan also received many help from allies. The United States urged the Allies to help rehabilitate Japan in order to prevent Japan to become the second Germany. And the Supreme Command of Allied powers start to establish political, military, social, and economic improvements from 1945, led by the General D. Uh, MacArthur. Uh, the time from 1945 to 1947 is a period with most significant developments for the government and community of Japan. Immediately after World War II ended, the SCAP stopped the Japanese army and prevent former army officers from taking roles of political powers in the current government. They also degrading the emperor's positions to figurehead only and exclusive their uh, control in the government. In order to reconstruct the economy, uh, the Japanese government started land reform to benefit the majority of farmers and limited the power of the wealthy landowners, which many of them advocate for World War II. The education improvement and social reform enhanced the capacity of Japan for international trading and high technology business. Mm, the Japanese government established economic development strategy and addressed the uh, industrial structure, focused on advanced science and promote experts. But after 1973 oil strike, uh, Japan realized that as a country with few natural resources, development new energy is necessary. So they start investment on energy conservation and alternative industrial energy to reduce the dependence on oil and increase the productivity. Also, the United States military occupation in Japan stabilized the society, brought Japan beneath its nuclear umbrella with a mutual security treaty. With the help from US, Japan successfully reformed its government from empire to democracy and reconstruct its economy from landowners, agriculture to high technology manufacture. And with their efforts, they successfully built themselves after World War II and become one of the most well-developed country in the world.